Hi guys, and welcome to a new episode on this channel. Today we'll be talking about this book called Roll Asunder Hear My Cry. Boom. And today we'll be going on to chapter 8. Now I hope you will enjoy this episode as much as I know I will. And let's get this party started. Now the first line of this chapter is like this. Miss Lillian Jean, would you wait up for a minute, please? And by the way, that's who said that? Well, by the way, that's Cassie who said that. Stacy was very surprised. It's like, Cassie, where are you going? Wait, Cassie, come back here! And that's what I would do if I was Stacy. But Cassie, I know what Cassie was going to do. She was all in for the trick. And I know that it was all a trick, but still for now, I guess it's everything else, yeah. Now, Lillian Jean was just like this, huh? Why are you doing this? And she was like, what do you want? And then when Cassie says that she now understood what everything was like, Lillian Jean was like, good job. God will bless you for that. And then during the process of explanation, Cassie took the books for Lillian Jean. I don't know what happened later that day, but when it does say for the whole month of January, today is January 5th. January 5th, by the way. For the whole month of January, Cassie, was Lillian Jean's slave. And that also a power ring. And yeah, everything just happened that way. Now, everything was pretty cool and all that stuff, but I want to say just one thing here. And that's just about Lillian Jean as being an owner and then as a slave. And I just want to say that this is not all the graphics I would say, but still. Let's just go on with it. Yeah. Now, everything I say here is the true story of 17 years after Civil War. And Roll Asunder Hear My Cry, this actually is pretty cool. And yeah, the words, as I said before, and I'll repeat again, all the words here are said so clearly and also so much drama in fact, that I will have to say that this was the best all-time novel after all. And yeah. And for the first month of January, I say that being a slave was actually not the good part of being a trick, but still I have to say that I don't really understand the game either. Finally, on one day, Cassie went to Lillian Jean and said, well, I have a present for you. And Lillian Jean was like, really? Come here. Lillian Jean was like, are you sure this is the present? And Cassie was like, sure, just not that far. And yeah, Lillian Jean fell for it. Lillian Jean came to a place and then Cassie said, the present's right here, and dropped the books on the place where she said right here. And I'd say that there were vines around there and Lillian Jean would have struck them and went away. And then when Cassie just came by, she would just go on to the 9-year-old and tie her up with the vines. Still, I say, she was a little dumb. Now, there was this fight. Dun dun! A 14-year-old Lillian Jean Sims versus a 9-year-old. What's his name again? Oh yeah, Cassie Logan. First of all, Lillian Jean took the first strike on the head. But then there was lots of fight, and then she did not strike her again. Instead, Cassie struck in the places necessary for the weakness. Stomach, back, and all that stuff. First of all, the 14-year-old went on and strangled, and they both fell. And then Lillian Jean was able to strike twice successfully. But then Cassie got the advantage and was able to defeat her, and was like, finish him, finish her, finish her, and went like this. Ooh, and she started to tell her father, dong dong, but that did not ruin Cassie's spirits. And then finally, when she said to Lillian Jean about this, you tell anybody about this? You tell anyone word about this? You'll be known. Everybody in the school will know all the secrets that you told me. You know I know, because I will tell them. And then Cassie was like, and then Lillian Jean was like, Cassie, you wouldn't. Not until I trusted you. And then Cassie then said this. And sent this. And it was like this. First of all, and yeah. Now, if anybody finds out anything about this battle, then everybody, literally everybody, will humiliate you, because getting a 14-year-old defeated by a 9-year-old, well, that is something to think about, Miss Lillian Jean. And you take your books about yourself, and I make you apologize. Boom. And that was a light strike. She was like, okay, I apologize, and apologized about everything. And by the time Cassie let go of Lillian Jean, she swore that if she told her to apologize, that the whole world was so round and about everything about it, and that she would apologize if Cassie would make Lillian Jean. Yeah, but I regress that. Finally, at the real end of this book. At the part to the end of this book, it talks about Mama, who was a teacher in this faith school, in this black school, for about over a decade, got fired. Now she got fired because Mr. Granger somehow knew about the school property getting destroyed, and the pasting of those covers, and then later, there was a lot of things that happened here. And Mr. Granger, with a school board property person, went on and fired Mama from her job. And then everybody knew it was TJ, because TJ was the one who went to the Wallace store and ran there. And then he says, it isn't me, and all that stuff. It's like having Among Us only with politics and all that stuff. Yeah, I guess everything was pretty unfair. And he was like, I still have support from Little Man and Christopher John, right, Little Pies? And they were like, no way, you were the one who told Mr. Wallace and Mr. Granger about Mama and all that stuff. And now we don't like you neither. Because TJ was very surprised by this, and he was very uneasy. He laughed very uneasily too. And then he said, wait guys, it really isn't me, and please, it really isn't me. And it just went on and droned on about it, and everybody was like this, shut up TJ, we don't want no more from you. You lied to us. TJ said this, who needs you all anyway? I've been tired of you all always hanging around for a long while now. I've been just too nice to tell you. I had a bunch of little kids around all the time, and me, here 14, near grown, I got me better friends than you all. They give me things and treat me like a I'm man. And they white too. His voice faded into the wind as we left him, and we heard no more. And that's how the chapter ended. Now, I have to say that basically about TJ getting alliances with a white man, look at this last word. I'm a man, and they're white too. He was talking about his friends, literally his friends. And I have to say that it's pretty unimpressive. And saying that they're all white, well, he's just going to go into trouble, as Cassie's father says. And then finally, during the end of this, well, I have to say that TJ was pretty dumb of saying that, and also he said too much about him, and he almost confessed that he was the one doing it, and he almost said the evidence that it was him who done it. And I guess it's basically like that. So yeah, that's basically it. Now you can learn something from here. Think about what you're gonna say so you can hide the evidence. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next episode. And hand out.